Joseph, all his brothers and that entire generation passed away, but the Israelites were fruitful and multiplied greatly. They filled the land of Goshen, becoming numerous and powerful. Then a new king arose over Egypt. He did not know Joseph. He did not remember how Joseph had saved Egypt from famine. This Pharaoh looked at the Israelites and saw a threat. He said to his people, "Look, the Israelites have become far too numerous for us." Fear drove his decision. He did not see the blessing God had placed among them. He saw only a problem to be solved. The king devised a plan. He would oppress them, crush their spirits, and stop their growth. They would now become slaves. Pharaoh appointed taskmasters over the Israelites. He forced them into hard labor. They built the supply cities of Pithom and Ramesses. The Egyptians worked them ruthlessly. They made their lives bitter with harsh labor in brick and mortar. They had no rest, no relief. But here is the remarkable thing. The more the Egyptians oppressed them, the more the Israelites multiplied and spread out. Pharaoh's plan was back. His cruelty could not stop God's blessing. The harder he pushed, the more they grew. Frustrated, Pharaoh escalated his oppression. He made their labor even more brutal. But still, the people continued to multiply. Pharaoh summoned the Hebrew midwives, Shiphrah and Puah, and commanded them, "If the child is a son, kill him. If a daughter, let her live." But the midwives feared God. They disobeyed Pharaoh's command and let the boys live. Pharaoh called them and demanded, "Why have you let the boys live?" They replied, "Hebrew women are vigorous and give birth before we arrive." God was pleased with the midwives. He gave them families of their own because they feared him more than Pharaoh. Then Pharaoh issued a public decree. "Every Hebrew boy that is born, you must throw into the Nile. Let only the daughters live." This was the darkest hour. A king had declared war on God's people. The slaughter of innocent children began. Let us summarize. A new Pharaoh arose who enslaved the Israelites. But God blessed them, and they continued to multiply. Through this oppression, God was preparing his people. The seeds of the Exodus were being planted in the soil of their pain. First, God's purposes cannot be thwarted by human power. No king or government can stop what God is doing. Trust his purposes. Second, fear God, not man. When you face pressure to compromise, remember Shiphrah and Puah. God sees your faithfulness. Third, suffering often precedes deliverance. Israel's darkest hour came just before Moses. God may be preparing something greater than you imagine. Pharaoh tried to destroy God's people, but God was working behind the scenes. The same God works in your story. Thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. We will see you next time. God bless.